Hi everyone, my name is Sonia, and just give you a quick overview that I've been working with Canadore College for close to 10 years now, and also that's also the time duration of my working experience with EEC. So we started working around in the year 2015. Um, I also thank you for supporting us through all these years and also for organizing this training. I thank you everyone for taking out time, knowing that you have to remember so many colleges, knowing that you have to remember a little bit facts from each of the institution. Um, I'll not try to make it a monologue. I'll speak for about 15 minutes about Canadore College. I'll be doing a presentation, and post that you can ask if you have any questions. Before you open up for question, I'll be asking a couple of questions from what I have spoken, just to know that you were listening to me and not just nodding your heads. Um, Earlier, I would give an application fee waiver for anyone who answers me correctly for those questions by writing the answer in the chat. Um, Now we have extended the application fee waiver till 31st of December. So it would just be question and answer, nothing associated with it. Can you see the presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Um, I'll just run you through the agenda. So we'll be talking about Northway, where Canadore College is located. We'll talk about some of the USPs of Canadore colleges, our campuses, our residents, what are the services for international students, some of the programs, and obviously admission requirements. So if we talk about Canadore College in the city of North Bay, North Bay is actually a usual Canadian cities, unlike the metro cities like Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver. These are the metro bigger cities, but usual Canadian cities are of the size of North Bay. The population of North Bay is around 52 to 70,000. If we go by official records, it keeps mentioning 52,000, which has not been updated. If you look at the picture, that's an aerial view of the Nipissing waterfront, which is one of the most majorly important tourist attraction in North Bay. North Bay is also called Gateway of the North. Why is it called like that? Because it's the first northern city when you move from Toronto, north of Ontario. So it's the first northern city, not very far from Toronto. It's 3 hours drive from Toronto, and that is why it is also called Gateway of the North. If you look at the map, North Bay is around 3 hours drive north of Toronto, and it's around 3.5 hour drives from Ottawa. And if you look at the map, all three locations, they actually form a triangle on the map. If I quickly give you an overview of North Bay as a city, so it's actually known for its health services, which is quite an important aspect considering so many news around Canada's healthcare system, which is really slow. The North Bay's regional center is actually a service provider serving all of the Northeast Ontario, and special focus on the mental health services is being given at this regional center. Since, as I said, that North Bay is the gateway of the North, it is quite connected to the highway system, because of which transportation is one of the industries. In addition to education, mining, and forestry, along with aviation, some of the industries that I'm talking about North Bay, along with tourism. When I say tourism, it is because Just giving you an example, for people who live in Mumbai, usually when they have to get out, they go to Lonavala because it's kind of a touristy place. For people who live in Delhi, they kind of go to Shimla because it's kind of a touristy place a bit up north. Similarly, North Bay is that place for people living in Ontario. If we talk about community, it's a very friendly, welcoming community. And every time I counsel students about North Bay, I kind of tell them a Canadian experience that they will get here because major population is Canadian here. However, over the years, starting 2015 up till now, a very good sizable Indian community has been formed here, and specifically Gujarati community. If I kind of interact with students. I kind of give them links of the Gujarati students here and the community they have developed, and I kind of connect them through YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. Employment is one of the major aspects, no matter how beautiful the city is and how friendly and welcoming it is. So, Ready Set Hire is actually a regional job board for Nipissing and Parry Sound districts, where North Bay is part of it. I'll quickly come to Canadore College, and if you look at this picture, it's an aerial view of our College Drive campus. We have three campuses in North Bay. What you're seeing on screen is our College Drive campus. If you look, it has a small pond within the campus and it has trekking trails within the campus. It's a 650 acres huge campus with amazing infrastructural facilities. This is the aerial picture of our aviation campus. As the name suggests, we offer aircraft maintenance, avionics, helicopter flight training, and commercial fixed-wing pilot at this campus. If you see the picture, it is a picture of a hangar, and you can see airplane on the campus. You can see helicopters on the campus. North Bay's airport, the airport in North Bay, which is Jack Garland Airport, actually shares its runway with Canadore's College Aviation Campus. So that's how important aviation is in North Bay. This is the picture of Commerce Code campus. So all our trades program like civil engineering, mechanical, building construction, welding fitter techniques, plumbing, electrical techniques, all these programs are offered at Commerce Code campus. All other campuses, um, all other programs like healthcare related, social service, graphic design, culinary, all these programs, SSW, early childhood education, they're offered at College Drive campus. So three campuses in North Bay, College Drive, Commerce Code, and Aviation campus. And then we have a Paris Sound campus, which is in the town of Parry Sound. Have you all heard about Barry, where Georgian College is located?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So Parry Sound is very near to Barry. It is 2 hours drive north of Toronto and very near to Barry, where our campus is located. Just 2 days ago, which is on Friday, we opened our practical nursing program for fall 2025 at our Paris Sound campus. So just thought of updating you about it. If we look about Canadore College services and facilities to students, I'll quickly come to residents because accommodation is an important aspect. Students have to provide where are they going to live in North Bay before they're able to register. So therefore, it becomes important to kind of highlight our residents. If you look the picture, these are the residence building in North Bay, very beautiful residence. During summer break, when students are not studying at Canadore College, for 4 months, the residence building are given out as hotel rooms because, as I said, that North Bay is a bit of touristy place in summers and winters as well because of its activities. So these rooms are so good built up like hotel rooms that they're given out during summers. If you look at the residence, they are two bedroom and single bedroom layout. And students actually have a private room to themselves and they share the bathroom and the kitchen. Recently, Canada has kind of experienced shortage of housing for students, and so last year we have developed new townhouses, which is like a private room for each student. And these have been developed last year so that students don't feel any difficulty in finding accommodations in North Bay. And if students do not get any space in college residence, including townhouses, we do have support to provide them with off-campus accommodation. If you look at the kind of services that we provide to international students, we are a mid-sized college, and hence a lot of support and effort is given to students in terms of services. Um, it's an open door policy at international office. Students don't have to take any appointments. We have RCIC registered international student advisor that actually advises students on study permits extension and all the recent policy changes around IRCC to guide students around it. We have a lot of cultural events and programs that take place for Chinese students. We have New Year celebrations, Diwali celebrations on campus. A lot of community connections. When I talk about community connections, Canadore College is actually the only college in Ontario that has something called as the village. If you get more chance, because it's a big concept to explain it in a couple of minutes. Village is actually a concept wherein the seniors and super seniors, when I say seniors, people around 60 years, and super seniors are the ones who are above 70. So since Canada has an aging population and North Bay is also one of the cities where the population is aging, so these seniors who actually take care of their super seniors, sometimes that's the situation. So these people can come at the village, which is located at Canadore College. They can come for dental checkups, they can come for physiotherapy, they come there for recreational activities to mingle up with other seniors and society. This concept was developed so that seniors or generally the older people in the society, they don't feel left out, they are not feeling alone. They also have workshops on mental health related issues. Now, how it kind of is developing a community connection. So, international students at Canadore, they actually get part-time and sometimes full-time opportunities at the village. So, just connecting these new students who are new in Canada to older people and the community in North Bay, building close community connections. I think this year only during convocation, there were at least two students whose family could not visit from India during convocation. And these seniors who are now actually kind of friends to these students attended convocation as their family. So that's the kind of connection that is being built at the village, just to kind of elaborate how it is helping students and seniors. We also have a lot of mental health support at the college, and we also have language and social supports at college. Um, we always encourage students to download iSent, all our information relating to orientation, pre-departure sessions, deferrals, deadline for payment, everything, FAQs, health plan, insurance information, everything is provided through iSent. So therefore, we always encourage students to download iSent app. It gives them information on how to prepare for North Bay, what happens if there is too much winters, what you should do to kind of prepare yourself for winters. We have seen so many of our students from Africa, specifically Nigeria, who are mature students who come with their kids. And so, therefore, information providing how to take care of your kids, where are the schools available for enrollment, what are the services for the child that are available. Information is provided through iSent through various workshops. When I'm coming to services for students, I'll also like to mention about something called as a platform called Divan. So Devant is actually a platform that students get access to free of cost once they register at Canadore College. Services like how to build your resume the Canadian way, what are the career fairs available in Ontario and North Bay region, if you are from marketing, what kind of questions the employers ask, what are the interview questions you should be prepared for. If you are from a healthcare field, what are the opportunities for you, whether part-time or full-time opportunities. So that's the platform that we are very proud of, and students get the access free of cost, and they're able to get jobs, and they're able to kind of prepare themselves for getting jobs in Canada. I'll quickly come to some of the programs that I want to highlight here. Um, we have around 80 plus full-time programs, but I'll share with you the PGWP eligible list, which has around 42 programs. So we'll discuss the PGWP eligible programs as of now. Um, so 2 years aviation technician and avionics maintenance program. As I had mentioned that we have a separate campus on aviation and we are known for our aviation programs. Physics and mathematics is the main requirements for this program, and we would the IELTS requirement is 6 overall with no band less than 6. We do accept 6 overall with no band less than 5.5 if the academics is really good. We also have programs in biotechnology and technologists, 2 year and 3 year advanced diploma. The difference between both the programs is in 2 year, the students kind of have a lot of practical and experiential learning as part of the program. However, in the advanced diploma, which is the 3rd year, students actually work at an organization. So when I kind of meet students, I always suggest them for the advanced diploma program, because what happens is the employer with whom they are working in 3rd year actually ends up giving them the final full-time job. So the 2 year diploma students, by the time they keep searching for the job, the 3 years already have the job. So I always suggest students to take the 3 year program for the kind of more secure job option. Again, we need biology and mathematics for this, and the IELTS requirement is 6 overall with no band less than 5.5. Cybersecurity is 1 year postgraduate program. We expect students to be from an IT background. The IELTS requirement is 6 overall with no band less than 5.5. We also have a program in computer programmer analyst, which is a 3 year advanced diploma. We need mathematics in grade 12 for it. Every time I'm mentioning about a specific subject requirement, it is at least above 50%. For high demand programs, it would be higher, but for these programs, minimum 50%. And if you look at the overall average percentage that we need, it is minimum 55%. Computer program analyst, we need mathematics. Since business program, which is one of the favorites for students in India, is no longer PGWP eligible, which has given us an opportunity to promote our program, which we were offering for past couple of years, enterprise analysis and research, which is a 2 year diploma program, doesn't have any specific subject requirement, doesn't need mathematics. So students of business background, commerce backgrounds can very well apply for it. Enterprise analysis and research is a better program in terms of job prospects, because it actually tries to teach students on data and research, and data is actually the basis of the way the businesses are running, data churning, data mining, and to research around data. That's what this program teaches about. We also have a postgraduate program on environmental geomatics. So students from civil engineering background, environment, chemistry, those kind of streams can apply for this program. This is one of our very good programs, and the seats really get filled up quickly. As requirement is 6 overall with no band less than 5.5. We also have a postgraduate program in environmental management. I've often seen students taking 1+1 environmental management followed by environmental geomatics and vice versa. We also have a postgraduate program in functional genomics and clinical consultation. It is again a program which is quite sought after, and we kind of like to have students who are from biotech or microbiology background in this. We have a 2 years diploma in building construction technician. As far as the IS requirement is concerned, it's just 6 overall with a no band less than 5.5. I'll skip this program. It is not PGWP eligible, though I keep wondering why not. Um, but that's how it is. I think we are only one of the few colleges that offer international nursing license preparation that actually prepares nurses for the NCLEX examination to be a registered nurse in Canada. We also have a 2 years diploma in mental health and addiction worker, social service worker, recreation therapy, strength and sports conditioning. So, none of these programs need mathematics. I'm often asked what are the programs that don't need mathematics. So, recreation therapy, strength and sports conditioning, these programs. Early childhood education is not part of PGWP list as of now, but we are hoping it will be added very soon. If I talk about high demand programs, we have programs like practical nursing, respiratory therapy, occupational therapist assistant, and physiotherapist assistant. So it's a 2 year diploma. Uh, the the difference between other programs and high demand programs is that in high demand programs, we have an internal rating system. So students with higher academics and higher English proficiency, they are rated, and offers for these programs are not on first come first serve, um, because the program is open to domestics and international both. So on the basis of rating system, the students get offer letters for the high demand programs. The IELTS requirement is 6 overall with each individual band 6. That's the minimum. However, we end up getting students at 7 and 7.5. So hence I request, if you have a student who has better profiles, please then only apply for it. Similarly for practical nursing as well, where we need mathematics and biology, and 6.5, no band less than 6. Similarly, the same requirement for respiratory therapy as well. I was mentioning about recreation therapy. Again, this kind of is a new program, not new in the sense for the college perspective. We've been offering it for past 9 years. New in the aspect of the field, recreation. Students actually end up getting around 20 to $25 an hour for this field, which is recreation therapy. And students don't need mathematics, they need 6 overall with no band less than 5.5 for this program, and no specific background. I'll quickly come to the English proficiency, language proficiency requirement. As I was mentioning, the requirements for majority of our programs is 6, no band less than 5.5. And for high demand healthcare programs, it is 6.5, no band less than 6. Please do not look at the 5.5, no band less than 5, because that is for countries like Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. So I think, as I had mentioned, I'll quickly speak for about 15 minutes. And I have tried to cover our programs, North Bay, Canadore College, its locations, the student services, etc. I'll kind of rest the presentation here. And before you start asking questions, I have a couple of questions to ask just to know better that if you are listening to me or not. Okay. I would request you to kind of write the answer in the chat. Whoever answers in the chat first, since we are not giving application fee waiver codes as of now because it's applicable on OCAS, but I'll do make a note of it, and when we will remove the waiver, on OCAS, I will give you a waiver code as an incentive to your correct answer. Um, so my first question is, how many campuses do we have at Canadore College, and what are the names of the campuses? So you have to write it in the chat. Whoever answers correctly and quickly, I'll give the waiver code to them. I can see no answer. So how many campuses do we have, and what are the names? Okay, so Parvat has mentioned four. That was the first answer, which is correct. So we have four campuses. And then if I come to the names, I can see Commerce Code, College Drive, Paris Sound being written. Um, but one campus is missing in this, which is Aviation Campus. So, so we have four campuses. The ones which are written are absolutely correct. Commerce Code, College Drive, Paris Sound Campus. And the fourth campus is aviation. And yes, we have four campuses and not three. I was expecting the complete answer, which is number of campuses and the name, which I cannot see in the chat. So I cannot give a waiver code on that. But I'll quickly go to another question. Which programs do we offer at Commerce Code campus? Which programs do we offer at Commerce Code campus? Are you guys typing, or because I can't see any answer? So, EEC Baruch has mentioned management related, same with Parvat management programs. So, as I was mentioning during my presentation, Aviation Campus is for, as the name suggests, for aviation programs. College Drive campus, wherein I showed the aerial view with trekking trails and pond within the campus. It is for all of the programs, whether it's management related or it's health related, culinary, graphic design. I was mentioning that our Commons Code campus is related to trades program, mechanical, civil, building construction. So Commerce Code campus offers trades related program. So again, I didn't get the correct answer. So maybe you guys are counseling side by side. I don't know. So let's go to the third and the last question, okay? Um, which platform do we provide to students free of cost for their job and career related opportunities? What's the name of the platform that gives them guidance, suggestions, helps them to build their resume? What's the name of the platform? So Dhruv has mentioned, which is from Alkapuri branch, Devant, and that's the correct answer. So Devant is a platform. Um, I am happy that I've received two correct answers here. And iSent is the app that we request students to download for all the information from international office and college side. So Devant is the correct answer. And Dhruv, um, when we are done with the application fee waiver, you can email me now if you want. I can give you a waiver code when you will need it in next coming months. You're more than welcome to email me for the waiver code. So I think I had mentioned I'll ask a couple of questions. I'm done with that. You can ask me any questions if you have.
Ma'am, you have mentioned about the IELTS course. Do you accept any PT or TOEFL?
Yes, in the image that I had shown you, which is available on the website, PTE TOEFL scores are also mentioned in addition to the IELTS. I'll just share the link here for your reference.
Okay.
I'll also be sharing the link of the PGWP eligible list. That's the second link.
Ma'am, nursing is not in a PGWP list, yes?
Uh, Practical nursing should be there. It's mentioned if you look practical nursing with intakes Jan and September. We also have a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, which is a degree program. And if you look at the list of PGWP eligible programs, we have also launched a new postgraduate program, which is bioinformatics. And we also have a postgraduate program in advanced manufacturing design and management. These are the two new programs we have launched for fall 2025. Do we have any other question? I'm usually asked a lot of questions in whatever training I do about backlogs, whether open school is accepted or not. I am not getting these
Yes,
questions
ma'am.
from you guys.
Yes, ma'am. We need that answer.
I was waiting for these questions, but no one is asking. What's the time? It's like 5:05. What time is the office get over?
It's still 2 hours.
It till 7 or 6?
7.
Okay. So maybe it's a session closer to evening time. Maybe your energies are exhausted by now. So maybe that could be reason. Um, but please, we don't do a lot of interaction, so I request that whatever we can take out from the session in terms of requirements, it would be helpful. Even though I'm quite accessible on email and WhatsApp messages, but it would be good if maximum of the queries are taken care of now. If I talk about open schooling, we accept NIOS. If we talk about universities, distance learning, we also accept that, except in high demand programs. but on the whole, we do. If we talk about backlogs, we accept a maximum 15 backlogs. That is also on a higher side in comparison to our pre-COVID days, but yes, up to 15 backlogs. Um, if we talk about IELTS requirements, we have already discussed that.
Ma'am, what about the max requirement? Like the management program, do you need max in that?
Which management program?
Any management programs? Because here students are having commerce and they don't have max in that. So,
Um, I think I mentioned about something called as enterprise analysis and research, which is kind of a program we can give to students looking for business kind of programs. We don't need any mathematics in that. The majority of programs where maths is a requirement is either trades program, when the student is going for mechanical or civil kind of programs, or they're going for healthcare programs, whether it's practical nursing, respiratory therapy, dental hygiene, occupational and physiotherapist assistant. So we don't need mathematics for any management programs. Um, I've received another query of GAP. I intentionally didn't kind of mention that. I was waiting for you to ask it, so I'm glad you did. Um, so for diploma programs, it is up to 3 years, and for postgraduate programs, it's up to 6 years. Having said that, I know we have also accepted a student with 10 years gap, primarily because of the reason that all the experience was in Infosys, Tata Consultancy Services. This is like one of example. So if we see a student with a very genuine experience and a good academics, we do accept a higher gap, but the limit as prescribed is up to 6 years. If you have any such students, uh, do kind of email me or discuss the case. It's not a kind of very strict rule.
ma'am, 12 plus 3 is accepted
Yeah.
with NAC accredited or any university.
That completely depends on when we see the documents. So if you want to get the profile assessed, you're more than welcome to do that.
Ma'am, and what is the turnaround time for the offer letter?
Currently, the turnaround time is within a week. We are open on OCAS for spring 2025 and fall 2025. Practical nursing at Paddy Sound campus for our fall 2025 intake is open on OCAS. Um, what is the fee structure for PG courses and diploma? It kind of varies from program to program actually, but on an average, if you see, the tuition for majority of our diploma programs is around 17,000. If you look at practical nursing, it would be 20,000 and a little above. So it kind of varies. If you look at, a program like project management IT, which is not like other PG programs, the fees would be around, 17 to 18,000. It's exactly 17,490. So the range is like that. Regarding scholarship, I think from year 2016 till 2018-19, we had given scholarships in the Indian market. We are planning to relaunch that, but the discussion around that is still going on. So we'll come back with the scholarship details. But as of now, I just thought of asking you, since you guys kind of deal with multiple colleges, do you know of any institution that is giving scholarship in India, and what's the criteria? Do you know of any Ontario college giving scholarship?
No, ma'am. For the colleges, we are not knowing about it, but yes, universities do give scholarship for Indian students, but colleges are not providing scholarship.
Okay. And when you talk about university, what is the criteria?
It's a merit-based scholarship, depends on their percentage, students' percentage.
Okay. I think in January 2024 of this year, I had visited the Alkapuri branch, and we had done a training session, a virtual one, at that time also, and different officers had joined. So I was curious to know, um, if I don't know if I've met you guys before virtually, but has the staff changed, or do you guys remember anything on that? I don't know.
Actually, all the counselors that has joined in this meeting are the new counselors, so
Okay.
they don't have idea about the Canada College. So basically, for them, it is the first meeting. But yes,
Okay.
few of them do know you about the webinar which you conducted before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do we have any other questions? So even if any question comes to your mind later on, feel free to email me or feel free to WhatsApp me. I'll be more than happy to look into the query. And if you don't have any other questions right now, so then I think we can kind of end the session. Um, and you can write to me the query if you have later on. Thank you for joining and thank you for taking out time. I hope to meet you guys in person because I'll be traveling starting January. But till then, feel free to contact me and have a great evening. Thank you everyone for joining. And let's see how this year goes with all the changes.
Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.